Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's vlog, I am going to share to you what did I bought for our fortnight supply. So 2 weeks supply for my family. So it's 3 of us in the house, and at this time we are currently, well, the date today is, I think it's March. I'm looking at the calendar. March 23rd. So today is March 23rd and I'm currently living in the UK. March 23rd, 2020. And as you know that we have problem all over the globe. I don't want to mention about the problem that we had, but I'm sure you know all about it because I think YouTube at the moment is a bit strict about mentioning about those CNV words, so you know what I mean. I just don't wanna the YouTube will delete this video, so I'm just gonna say some kind of word that is not related to the, related to the issue, but I'm just gonna be careful. So I do live in the countryside, and I'm quite glad about it because here in countryside, people have at least the good manners, like they have a good discipline. So we didn't have to do panic buying. And I went to the Tesco today about 9:30. I arrived in the shop and everything that I need is there, and except the toilet paper, of course, but I don't know why with the toilet paper. There you go. And but I get what I need for the 2 weeks supply. So I'm going to show you what I have. I'm just doing this because it's I'm sharing that here in some of the places in the countryside, people don't do panic buying. I think also today, because the government has not today but days before, they have implemented to give the NHS staff to go early, and they have a time. So we have a time schedule to come to the shop so everybody can get their essential needs. So I'm gonna show you my shopping haul today, but first thing first, I have this Dettol wipes, which is kills 99.9% of bacteria, because I've been in a shop, so I don't know who's touching this stuff. I went to the shop and I had a gloves and a mask because myself, I also have a cold, so I don't want to spreading what I have at the moment, because I don't know what I have, just in case. So I'm just doing the precaution as well, so I won't share if I have the the CV within me. So I do try to, I try to always wash my hands and of course do my bit. That's all I can do, so I don't spread my whatever symptoms I have. I just don't know, because we don't get checked, because if you are ill, you just have to stay at home for 2 weeks and monitor what is going on with your health. And then if it get worse, of course, you just have to phone the emergency line and they will talk you through what you have to do. So yes, this is what's going on in the UK at the moment. So I'm gonna, of course, get one of these. I'm gonna wipe each one of the things that I got from the supermarket, because you just don't know. I have to protect my family as well. It's not only like being fussy, but it's a difficult time of the year. It's a difficult time of the year, and it's like a war. Like everybody said that had experienced a war before. It's like a war that you have to be careful whatever you do outside. And yeah, there you go. While I'm talking, so I'm gonna wipe what. So I bought this mouthwash. So I'm just gonna put it there. Yeah, it's so funny. It's just being careful nowadays. So I'm wiping each one of this. So look at this. So this one dropped on the floor right outside our house, because when I opened the boot, my shopping went all on the ground. So I just have to wipe each one of this and put it in a cupboard. So there's nothing wrong being so pathetic with cleanliness at the moment, because you just don't know. So you just don't know, because we don't see what is our enemy. So I've got the cat food again, just to make sure that our cat get fed as well. So this is what I bought, cat food for, I think this is only for 1 week, but she got dried food, so that will make last for 2 weeks. I also just bought 5 pounds of milk, because I still got milk in the freezer. So this will be enough for 2 weeks for 3 of us. I've got stuck in the freezer, so I don't need to panic. And also got bubble bath. See, it's dirty because it went on the road, because we have a sloping drive. So anyway, yeah, I just have to wipe this each one of my things I have to wipe down, so it doesn't contaminate my family. So I'm gonna wash also my hands as well after I do this. People nowadays some of them, but like me, I'm getting crazy. Not really crazy, but just worried about it. It's a difficult time of. It is a very difficult year. So I just disinfect each one of these before I put them in the fridge and freezer. So don't spread this minuscule nasty thing. So because people touch this, so you just have to be careful. And what time is it now? I have to pick up my husband because he's working at the moment. So we only have one car. Only have one car. So I'm gonna wash this. And this before putting it in the freezer. So a vegetable will be washed later. There you go. Oh, just being so careful. So I actually did look for Lemsip as well. The Lemsip is all gone. I didn't find any Lemsip because Lemsip is a really good medicine for flu and cold and cough. That's all I drink if I get flu, cold or cough. So yeah. I already cleaned my fridge, disinfected as well. I have been cleaning the house bit by bit every day with disinfectant because we go out. I do go out to do the shopping. My husband doesn't do the shopping, just me, because he's a bit old, so he has to be careful as well. So there you go. So at the moment it's already March 23rd and we don't have, well, the government didn't still put the warning of locking down the country, so which is, for me, it's a bit silly, because we know that what's going on in other country at the moment. Just watching the news, it's worrying, so I'm just gonna be in this. So yeah, we don't know. We just don't know. We hope that this problem we have at the moment will go away, and so we can have a normal life again, and just don't worry with things. Don't worry about this, what I'm doing right now, but it's a difficult time of the year. So this one, guys, I have to repack this and put it in another bag to freeze it, and I do divide it into 4 because it's 3 of us in the house. I divide it into 4 so I don't cook it all at once. I'm actually very good at budgeting things and making things last, because I think because also my experience. It's also because of my experience, because when I was young, I grew up with my aunt, and she always well, at the age of 12, I already handle money to do budgeting for the whole family in the house. And because my aunt has a business before in the house, which as we called it, she does a subcontracting, so she makes, well, we make bags, ladies bags, traveling bag, any bags. We make any bags, and that's how I learned also how to make bags, and also do a lot of sewing myself. So which is a really good experience. I am very thankful about it because I had that experience, and I do use it for myself to save money. I still use it to earn money a little bit, because my neighbors here do come to me to alter their clothes, alter bags and things that is broken, so they don't have to go to town, because it's more expensive to go to town. So they rather give the job to me and give me a bit of cash, so which is quite good. It's not quite often, as you know, you don't get things break quite often. So my English is quite very simple. I'm not really good, but I'll just try so everyone can understand me. I'm sorry to my Filipino subscribers. I have to speak in English, so my English subscribers also can understand me. So I know that all of my Filipinos subscribers are really English how do I say it? Know how to speak English. They have an English knowledge. So it's in our It's in our culture that we have to learn English, because as my teacher told me before, if you speak English, you can go wherever you are, wherever you want to go, rather. Sorry again, but I'll try to speak English, but as you can see, it's not perfect because my educational background is not brilliant. I never been to university. As I grow old, as I grow older, I just study the language, and I also know how to speak Arabic, a little bit of Arabic, because I did work in Lebanon before, which there I learned how to speak a bit of Arabic, and which is quite good. It's not as useful as English, but it's a really good. It's a really good thing to know as well. So yes, I also bought this quick food stuff just in case sometimes I get lazy to cook, so there is something that is just you just have to deposit, put it in the microwave or in the oven, then I can feed my family without worrying preparing a lot of things. So there you go. Got spaghetti bolognese and stuff, so I'm nearly done actually. So this is good enough for 2 weeks for 3 of us, and if it's not, I can stretch it. And we still got things in the freezer like bread and things like that. I didn't buy any bread today. I bought also bar soap because there's no hand sanitizer as well in the shop. So soap is a really good alternative to wash your hands. And yeah, all I can say is here in the countryside, I never worried about panic buying because I know I can get stuff. I didn't worry about, like, we don't have any tissue paper because we have a bidet. We can use that. And being as a Filipino, we used to wash our we used to wash our bum with water and soap, and then rinse it again with water, and also wash your hands properly with soap and water. So that's what we do. We don't have tissue paper. We don't use tissue paper back home when where I grow up, because we're not rich, so we have to use what we've got. But actually, by doing that, it is more cheaper, because of course we are surrounded by water and it's free, rather than to spend money on buying tissue paper, because tissue paper of course is expensive. So that's what we do usually do, and actually it is more hygienic because you wash your palm properly rather than just tissue paper. Anyway, I still adapt the way how I lived before, but because it's really difficult to get rid out of your attitude, or let's say your way of living. So this is I don't know how to just wipe it down. Getting seriously silly now. Yes, And I've got this. So I think we're good now with the shopping. I need to go and pick up my husband in a minute. So I'm gonna do the rest of putting it in the fridge later because I have to travel. So I just need to also wipe down each one of this. I'm just it's just getting pathetic, isn't it? But you know, we don't know what's going on in the world at the moment. So, there you go. Just need to the trouble with recycling bag, of course you use it all the time. I actually every month I put this in the washing machine. I don't have OCD, guys. I don't have obsessive cleanliness disorder, but you know, I just want to make sure that everything is clean at this time, because you know what is the problem nowadays. So the only way we can survive is just try to be careful and you know try to clean, because it's hygiene is more important. And of course we just have to be careful wherever we go at the moment. I know we are on lockdown, but people still go out. Of course, we have to go out and get our shopping food stuff to survive, because we can't survive without food. And yeah, I'm nearly done actually, but so I hope I hope Mr. Lolo doesn't, Grandpa doesn't delete this video because I am talking about the situation this today. So I don't know what's happening in the news because I haven't been watching for an hour, but I saw in the news this mornings how, you know, how silly people can be going out in parks and things like that and not distancing themselves from other people, which is, you know, a bit silly. So what we can do, some people are hard-headed, like going in a supermarket today, everyone is trying to, you know, keep a distance to everybody. I tried not to sneeze because I have cold, so I don't spread whatever I have. I use gloves and I put mask as well. I did not take any video because I didn't wanna look silly in the supermarket taking a video of myself just for the sake of taking video. But you know, vlogging is one of my, let's say, hobby, but just to kill time. And of course, because I am living in a countryside, I feel isolated sometimes, and it's good to have an interaction to everybody all over the world. But of course, you have to also to be careful how you give details about yourself, because nowadays you just never know who can use your identity and stuff like that. So there you go. I am done, guys, actually. So I'm just gonna put the meat in the freezer before I go, because it's a bit warm today and spring is here. So just put that in the bin. So yes, and thank you very much, guys, for putting up with me with my chatting while doing my disinfecting with the things I bought from the supermarket. And I wish you all the best and take care. And please do subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And also, you don't have to share it, but if you would like to share it, you're very welcome to share. Anyway, I really thank you very much for being with me today and just listening to what I want to say, whatever I said. And of course, please be careful and please be sensible. Do a sensible shopping. Don't do panic buying, and try to help others as well, like I do here in the village. I do ask people if they need something before I go to the supermarket, like essential things that I can get, so I don't also get in trouble with buying too much, because everyone nowadays are stressed. So if they saw a person that has too much in their trolley, others get angry. So I only ask one or two people to do shopping, mostly with our elderly who are in self isolation. That's all I can do with them. But luckily they don't need anything, so I didn't have to shop for them. But I will do shop for them if they do really need it, because they're keeping their distance from others, as they are more vulnerable. So anyway, thank you very much again, and I am not gonna keep talking, and thank you very very much, and bye for now. Actually, I'm gonna wash my hands before pressing that button. Yes, I'm done, and I always disinfect my phone as well, because phone is always dirty. You know that. Everybody knows that. So there you go. Take care, guys, and have a good day wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.